Okay, this is a walkthrough of the type of problems that you're going to see on the Wednesday assignment unit conversions. In this example, I'm going to do a conversion from one unit of pressure. We're going to start with PSI and we're going to convert to pascals, which is newtons per meter squared. In this problem, we want to convert so we're going to start with 50 PSI, that's pounds per square inch. So I'm going to write that as pounds per square inch. Two units of newtons per meters squared, which is also called pascals. And we're always going to have to use unit conversions for any of these kind of problems. So here is the unit conversion that we're going to use. We're going to use the fact that 1 newton is equal to 0.225 pounds. And then we're going to use the fact that 1 meter is 3.281 feet. And then last, we're going to use the fact that 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. Okay, so let's go through this problem. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down how to start this problem before we get into any unit conversions. What's the first thing you write down? Pause this video right now and see if you remember the first thing that you should write down. Okay, so we're going to start this problem by making clear what's in the numerator and what's in the denominator. So I'm going to write down 50 pounds are in the numerator. And then there's our fraction bar. And then instead of inches squared, I'm going to write inches times inches. To me, that makes it easier to remember to do all the converting that you have to. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is convert pounds to newtons. There's no reason you have to do that first. You could go through the process of inches to meters first if you wanted, but for this walkthrough, I'm going to do pounds to newtons. So pause the video and write down the fraction that will eliminate pounds from our calculation and replace it with newtons. So pause the video now and see if you can do that. Okay, so we know we're going to either have the fraction 1 newton over 0.225 pounds or the fraction 0.225 pounds over 1 newton. We want the one that's going to cancel our unwanted units, which is pounds. So that means since this pound is in the numerator, we want the pounds from our unit conversion to be in the denominator. So I'm going to write 0.225 pounds in the denominator and then 1 newton in the numerator. The next step is we want to convert one of these inches to meters. We're going to have to do that twice because we have 2 of these inches, but let's just do it one by one. So I'm going to do that by converting inches to feet and then feet to meters. Pause the video now and see if you can figure out how to convert one of these inches to meters. Okay, so I'm going to go inches to feet. Again, that's going to be 1 foot over 12 inches or 12 inches over 1 foot. We want to cancel these inches that are in the denominator, so I'm going to write that as 12 inches over 1 foot. And now we want to convert feet to meters. I'm going to do that as either 1 meter over 3.281 feet or the reciprocal of that. Again, I want to cancel the feet that are in the denominator. So that's 3.281 feet over 1 meter. And now you can see if we do some cancellations, where we are so far is we've gotten rid of the pounds and we're in newtons for a unit of length. We've gotten rid of 1 inch and we've gotten rid of 1 foot. But notice we still have to go through this process again to get rid of the other inch. So pause this and go through the same process again to convert the other inch to meters. Okay, so that'll be, again, we're going to go 12 inches. It's exactly the same as when we did it for the other inch. So 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. And then 3.281 feet is equal to 1 meter. We can go through the rest of the cancellations. We got this inch cancels this inch, this foot cancels this foot, and the units that we have left are newtons in the numerator and meters times meters in the denominator. So the units came out right. And now the last thing we have to do is just go through the calculations, plug these into your calculator. So we have 50 times 12 times 3.281 times 12 times 3.281. So that's all the stuff that's multiplied. And then the only thing we have to divide is we have to divide by 0.225. And we come up with a final answer of 344,479 newtons per meter squared. So 50 psi, like you would get off of a bike pump or something, is equal to about 344,000 pascals.